one of the joys of having access to an actual house is being able to make your own frozen frozen vegetables for stir fry and whatnot later. So as you can see right now, I'm cutting up the vegetables that I purchased earlier. This is the bok choy. So I'm making a bunch of little packets here, which can be used to make stir fry vegetables, stir fried rice, fried rice, fried lo mein, whatever. So I got the bok choy. I'm going to go ahead and cut up the other stuff. I do have some bell peppers, the green bell peppers here, and I'm going to cut up all the other peppers and show you how I pretty much just cut it up into bite-sized pieces, bag it up, freeze it. That's it. It'll take me probably about an hour to do everything here, but then when I want to cook later, it's like 10 minutes to cook a really nice stir-fry meal. I am getting ready to cut up the miniature bell peppers here that I have. I had a whole packet of them that I bought earlier to cut them up to put them into my little stir-fry packets. And just realize, hey, you know what? Since I have access to Walter's yard and stuff, maybe I should try to grow all this stuff. So what I'm going to do is cut them up and try to save up the seeds, and then we're going to see if we can't plant them and grow some bell peppers, miniature bell peppers. I've finished slicing up all the ones that I'm going to chop up for now, because those I'm going to save to cook the rest of this weekend. But I've chopped up little slices so they can be thrown into the stir fry, which I'm going to add into the packets here. But you can see I've tried to harvest the seeds. I don't know if you can see all the little seeds there. So the plan will be to just scatter these at a certain spot in Walter's yard to try to grow some miniature bell peppers. Not only are they going to be colorful to look at, but they're edible. Nothing beats a little eggplant in the stir fry. Woohoo! I'm gonna go ahead and cut these into slices and put them into our bags there. So when we have stir fry, we can have eggplant. Woohoo! Alright, I'm just gonna cut it into little round slices and then cut those into like pie shapes, wedges to put in. Obviously, I've washed this, so you want to make sure you wash all your vegetables and whatnot, because sometimes they spray it with pesticides. So wash it and before you cut it up and store it. So let me go ahead and chop this up and we'll see what happens here. Here then are my eggplant slices. Don't they look cool? Guess these are the seeds in here if we wanted to try to grow eggplant. Maybe we might try to save a slice to try to grow, see if they'll actually grow. I don't know what it takes to grow eggplant, so this would be a learning experience. But I'm going to go ahead and cut these into like pizza wedges to put into, well, maybe not even pizza, but little square ones or whatever. Maybe pizza. We'll go ahead and cut them up and put them into our stir-fry packets so they'll be ready to go, ready to eat. Here then is the chopped up eggplant. You can see how I made little pinwheels and cut them all. I left the seeds in them because I guess you normally eat it with the seeds. But it did save a couple slices with the seeds in them, because my wife and I are actually going to try to grow them, even though we're not really quite sure how they grow. We're going to try it. I always like stir fry with mushrooms, so I'm going to save what's left of the packet here. Sliced mushroom that we have. It's already sliced, so I'm just going to go ahead and add it in here to my other mix here. We got eggplant, we got bok choy, we got red and yellow and green bell peppers in there. So we're going to have mushrooms. This is a terrific stir fry. We got 2, 4, 5 of these packets. That's like 5 different meals that can be cooked on a minute's notice. What stir fry would be complete without some onions? So I got some regular yellow onions that I'm going to be cutting up into little slices and adding to our packets here, which are almost full. And then it's just going to be a matter of freezing them for later usage. Okay, I've cut up the onions. You can see I just cut them up into like pinwheel type. So they're kind of big and chunky pieces like that because it's meant for stir fry. So I think when I add the onions, that's all I'm going to need to put in here. I'm not going to add the stalks. Oh, I got to add the zucchini. Let me add the zucchini. I'm glad I opened it up and saw. So I need to add the onions and the zucchini, and then I'm done. Actually, it's not even zucchini. It's squash. It's squash. I got to add the squash. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we're done with our stir-fry frozen vegetable packs that we're making. Alright, as you can see, I've got some squash right now. I guess it's squash. I guess that's what this stuff is called. I'm going to be cutting these into slices to be put into the stir fry mix here. And I'm going to try to save some seeds to see if we can't grow these as well. Alright, after all that slicing and dicing, this is what we ended up with. I've got all these slices still left over. I did save a whole complete bag of the squash by itself. I guess that's squash. And we got 5 whole bags of stir fries here that I can easily put into the freezer, which I'm going to do right now. And when I need to cook something up, just get some meat, throw this in, and voila! Nice stir fry meal. Whether it be fried rice, stir fry veggies with meat, lo mein, I can easily cook it now. So this will allow me to make 5 meals really, really quick. Maybe even 6, depending on whether or not I'm serving the whole family or just myself. So, you know, like each of these bags will make 2 or 3 meals for a single person. So that's one way to save some money when you have a house and access to buying things in bulk and the ability to keep it frozen. So I do have some other vegetables I could include, like broccoli and whatnot. But I didn't buy any because they were kind of expensive. So when I get some, I'll use that. But basically, you can make any kind of vegetables that you like, that you find on sale, and then save them and store them this way. It's a good way to make sure that you have nice vegetables to eat, and you're buying them when they're cheap. Until next time, everybody, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you found some of these ideas useful, if not interesting to watch. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.